Okay, hello all. Welcome to the revision class. Most of you are my own students, right? Hello, welcome back and welcome new friends. First of all, I need you all to check your material. So the things that you receive should be number one. This is the color notes. It's a short notes lah. As you can see, it's just like 4 pages, two paper for one chapter. So it's really a type of short notes. Not much diagram, not much extra stuff, yeah. Okay, the second thing is you have your writing exercise that looks like that. Okay, writing one, no color one, okay. Writing exercise. And then you have objectives, this one. Okay. Right. Let me roughly explain to you what's the agenda today and how do we go about, right? So first of all, objective, right, is actually your section A lah. In your exam paper, right, there's 3 sections, section A, section B, section C. So section A is 20 questions of objectives, 20 only. But these 20 questions, make sure you score 20 lah, 20 over 20. Because objective very simple. You just have to do enough of exercise. So how to do enough of exercise? I gave you a lot of exercise. Like one chapter is what? 80 something questions. But you realize it's like repeated and repeated and repeating, right? That's how you want to score, because you want to be so good at objective. Every corner, every different types of question, you also have done it before. So the objective, I'm not going to do it with you. You just have to finish up at home and check your answers later on. The answers will be uploaded to the website also lah. So make sure you all do, like chapter 2 also I give a lot, right? I think 60, 70 questions, 88 questions also. That's a lot. So by the time you finish all these questions, you're quite good at different types of questions of objective. I know it's a bit overshot, because there's only 20 questions in your exam, but you're doing maybe hundreds of 200s or 300s of questions at the end of the day. That's how you want to ensure you score 20 over 20. Okay, because B and C, the writing part, will be a lot more difficult. So objective is your savior, I would say. So make sure you get all of them correct. How? Enough of practice is the way out. Okay. So section BC is this one, writing one. So another paper, you all can have this with you. At the meantime, please have your short notes side by side. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is I'm not going to teach you from A to Z. I'm not going back to basic A to Z. Today's main point is to do exercise and try to study at the same time. I try to do 2 things at the same time, which is we want to incorporate reading, memorizing things into the work. So you can do this at home to save time. You don't always have to sit down and memorize. Then only you start your exercise. You actually can do both together. Like while you do exercise, you try to find out answers from my short notes. Then you can save more time. And you can do 2 things at one time. Okay, so my main point today is to do the exercise with you, not really from A to Z, yeah, because we have very limited time. You good? So I need this and your color notes together first. You all can differentiate which is which, right? So this is your color notes. Your exercise first page looks like this. Okay, but I'm not going to do section B with you lah. I'm going to go over to section C. So section B are these like easy questions. Easy and straightforward question. Okay, so I think I'll leave this to you because they are really straightforward, right? Quite easy. So section C maybe starts from here lah, page number 5 onwards, the writing one. So like everybody, I need you all to turn to page number 5 for the writing one. Okay, and this is your short notes. Okay, you all good? Ready? Shall we? Okay, let's go. So the first part is about science application, like what do we apply in daily life, right? So this is the part you don't want to go through the details, yeah. So then we have some, field in science and like career or occupation you need to go through also lah. So my point today is not to read words by words for you, is to try out exercise with you. Okay, so let's get into. Question 6. So the first question very simple. Just draw lines to the correct occupation and field of study. You all can? Can you all go ahead? Draw the correct one. And then you want to also copy the definition of science. You want to memorize like from here. This one. So this is the definition. Science is a discipline that involves systematic observation and experiment of natural phenomena. Okay, so it's a systematic study. Science has like a format to follow. We study step by step about the natural phenomena. Okay, so go ahead with number 1. Draw the lines to the correct occupation or career. And second one, you want to copy your definition for A. Okay, this is page number 5. Yeah, everybody, page number 5, exercise page number 5. I think I'll stick to this page for you all to copy the definition. So you see, while you do exercise, you try to memorize and try to study at the same time. You're like, oh, science is discipline. So you know, one stone kill two birds. So you get to do 2 things at the same time. Try to cut short your study time and spend more time on writing and doing exercise. It's way more effective, right? Okay, you're good. So you all want to catch up a bit, because I have only 1.5 hours with you. I want to try to do as much as I can. So you all want to maybe write faster. Okay. So all good already, or you have your short notes with you? Well, I'm gonna quickly catch up. Chemistry, forensic scientists, to scientists that figure out like murder cases. They have to find out like the scenario. So it's a combination of chemistry and biology actually, because it's a murder case, for example. So it consists of human being or body, and then it's also chemistry involved. Botanist is biology obviously, to study plants, and engineer is physics. So you all got to do all the reading a bit at home so I can't really like do one by one with you You all need to do this. I already made you this short notes, which is to help you to study in a shorter time, but important things are all in here, right? So you can save up some time. Okay, so definition you all copy already I assume same thing is in your short notes. Okay, so I'm gonna move on. C. Okay. Diagram 1.2 shows new butterfly species discovered by zoologists. So this is to do estimation. There's this subtopic that we talk about. How can we measure things by estimating method? Like to estimate the length of a table, you use pencil like that. To estimate area, okay? To estimate mass, to estimate, So this is all the estimation measurement. Okay, so what you need to do now is very simple. Any part of the butterfly that takes up half box and above, you can consider as one box. So what you want to do is you tick in the box. You need to calculate in total how many boxes. So like, for example, this is one box. So you go ahead. Don't have to follow me. I'm just going to look through. I random this. This feels like half now. So like you might feel that it is half, but I don't feel that it is half and above, or I feel that it is half, but you don't feel that it is half, So it's not an accurate method obviously, because it's just an estimating method. So, you got your numbers? What numbers do you have? Can I see the range of numbers that you all get? What's the lowest we have? What's the highest we have? And then from there we can try to get like a middle number. What? 2583.482? What magic is this? 46, 44, 45. Black magic? What? $45. Anyone get lower than 44? 50.5. 47. Wow, 47 is quite a lot. 46. 12.4. Oh, God bless. 47. Okay, I think, my answer, I got 46. Okay, so let's just say I take 46 as a benchmark. So we do plus minus 46, meaning if you get 45, it's okay. 46 is okay, 47 is okay. So usually your teacher will give you plus minus one. So I think the lowest we go 45. Anyone got 44? I think I saw some of your 44, right? Okay, so this is just my standard of answer. I get 46. So what I'm trying to show you is whatever answer your teacher gets, she will do plus minus. 45 acceptable, 47 acceptable. Yeah? Okay, any other answers not acceptable lah? I don't know how some of y'all get 50, some of y'all get 4. Okay, most of y'all in the range lah. And I don't know why, 2,583 lah, huh? I don't know what magic is that lah, I listed. So, yeah, 45, 46, 47, acceptable. So, 46 boxes times 1 cm times 1 cm, because that's what your question says. 1 cm times 1 cm, anyways, free answer, 46 cm squared. Okay? Easy, yeah. If you're 47, then you write 47 cm squared. If you're 45, 45 cm squared. Okay? After an investigation on 2 butterflies, zoologists found out that the result obtained is improper data. So, question number 1, can he change the result? Number 2, reason and suggest a method that is better. So, when you see questions like that, 2 marks, 3 marks, number 1, you all need to break down the question. So please follow my steps and please do this for the rest of the question in your exam. Break down the question as in, you need to know what you need to answer. Number 1, I need to answer, can he alter the result? Number 2, what's the reason that he should or he should not? And number 3, what is the better method? 3 marks. If you don't do this right, you will tend to answer things that are not related, because you read one time and then you'll be thinking like, I think this is what I need to answer lah. But actually you did not answer the question. You understand? So number 1, break down the question. Number 2, form points. Like for example, this is 3 questions here. I need to have 3 points, 3 keywords. Okay? Then step number 3, you form sentences. Simple sentences will do, and do separate sentences. Usually if your English you'll come to English class means your English is not that bad lah. If your English is not okay, then I don't suggest you try to combine macam yes like that. You better do 3 different sentences or make it short and simple. You understand? So for everybody or whoever feels lost, you don't know what to do when you look at the question, then number 1, you need to do this one. You break down the question. Number 2, you need to form points. Number 3, you form sentences, elaborate. Okay, everybody, if you're lost, don't know what you should do, this is the steps that you should follow. Number 1, can he alter the result? Of course, no lah, right? simple ethics. Yeah, we all know. The result is the result. Then what's the point you do an experiment if you want to alter the result? So no, no, don't change. No. Just like that, full stop. Number 2, why no? No lah. This is not the correct scientific attitude. You are against the scientific attitude. Okay? So what should we do? Maybe do more butterflies. Don't just get 2 butterflies. Maybe more numbers of samples. Or take more reading and then divide by the amount of readings to get an average. Okay? So this is what we should do. Repeat experiment for 3 times or use other butterflies. So the slash is for you to choose. This is one answer. This is another answer. You can choose, up to you. Okay. Teacher, how did I get decimals? I also don't know why you get decimals. It's just one box. It's a whole number. There's no decimals. You count your boxes, how many boxes you get. Right. Then that's your answer already. How many boxes? You don't go by half one. Any box that is half and above, then consider as one box. It's only one box or no box. It's not, there's no half box, okay? Confusing butterfly block, hard to see. That's why, purposely, right? You have to open your eyes bigger. Slowly down, one box by one box. Or take your ruler, or take any paper, cover one row by one row. Cover, block everything first. Go by one row, next row, next row. Easier to see. Stick to scientific attitude and value needs to be practiced. So according to above just now, you should not alter your result. Means number 1, be honest when you record your data. Like that means like that. Okay? Number 1, be honest to record your data. Number 2, be positive. Try again. Try a few times. That's how scientists don't give up, right? Last time. They don't give up. They keep trying until they got the results that they are looking for. So 2 points. Number 1, be honest when you record your data. Be positive. Keep trying. Okay. Teacher, do we just straight away write the points? Is it no need write stuff like because or stuff like that? So what I'm doing here is acceptable. This is not point form. I'm just separating the sentence. You can do no, full stop, again, full stop, repeat. You can do this. Or I rather you do what I do because then I can read again what I'm writing. I can be sure that I have 3 points, so I won't miss out any points. So don't have to be very perfect sentence, don't have to be always grammarly correct, as long as you simple sentence I would say. If you want to do because also can one. You want to do because also can. Doesn't matter actually all this. But my way is for beginner. Beginner, you don't know how to start your sentence, don't know what to write, then just make it simple. Okay? But in exam, not necessary. No need. Forget about your grammar. No joking. Forget about complicated stuff or try to form sentences together. Don't waste time on that part. You should focus on science, not grammar. But make sure your sentence makes sense, right? You just write yes, can, because like that, right? If we spell scientific terms wrong, will it be wrong? Yeah, definitely. If you spell wrongly certain things like, let's say scientific attitude, you spell wrong, then wrong. More times you spell wrong, you spell MORTIN. I think teacher will be okay Teacher will be like, hey, spelling next time don't spell wrongly Grammar wise is okay. You good, everybody? I think we shall move on to symbols. So after the first part, right, the next part will be all the apparatus your test tube, boiling tube, you got to memorize Unfortunately, and the truth is, you have to memorize lah. Science is like that one. Where got people tell you no need memorize things one? Sure need to memorize. Some more I will tell you a lot of things to memorize. Okay, you need to memorize, you need to read, you need to spend time, sit down, and then go through all the function. Okay, yeah, and also this one, a lot. You better start early, don't wait for last minute. Sure, not enough time. 3 apparatus that to contain chemical, like everybody, can you find your answers? I haven't studied yet, I don't know, know nothing one. I just look through one by one, see which one comes with the word chemical, liquid, then I write. Then after that only I study lah. After I finish the question, then I'll be like, okay, now I know these are for chemicals. Yeah. You all get it? Yeah. 1 stone kill 2 birds. Save time. So literally a lot of answers that you can write, right? Chemical, liquid, chemical. Yeah, so many answers. Up to you, okay, everybody? Help yourself. Now, you write first. Okay, Mr. Lim wants to heat 50 ml of chemical liquid, ethanol. Okay, ethanol, which is alcohol, right? You know, alcohol. Okay, so name the techniques that can be used to heat up and draw the symbol. Okay, already done. Symbol. So, by the way, ethanol is alcohol lah. Alcohol is the fire symbol lah. Okay, question says, what is the technique to heat up? Okay, actually here you don't have it. Here says keep away from like heat source because can catch fire, right? So I think that's a very important point. Since it can catch fire easily, you better not direct heat up the ethanol. You should go through something we call water bath, meaning the alcohol is here. You heat up water, and then the test tube you put in the water. That's like a water bath. Yeah. So the technique of heating is water bath. So if you say boil in water, acceptable. Let's say you don't know this thing called water bath, but you know that you have to put the test tube in the water. So you can say boil in the water. Or a proper word for it is called water bath. There you go. Okay. You're good? Drawing done? Next page. What does water bath means? I thought I just mentioned. Water bath is like that. You heat the ethanol in the water. This is called water bath. So cannot direct fire. If my drawing is too ugly, will it be wrong? As long as it looks like fire, you don't, I can't end up you draw like something else, right? Or you draw like a fish, So it must be looks like a fire. Okay, name the apparatus in diagram 8, and question is, could this apparatus heat up semi-solid materials, and explain. Name, can heat up semi-solid, explain why. By the way, you probably won't find this here with the cover. It's not evaporating dish. It's not. There's a cover to it. So sometimes your exam do expect like 10% extra stuff that you don't get to find in your textbook. So by the way, that's called crucible. This is called crucible. It's like a clay pot like that. You all eat clay pot curry before, or clay pot whatever, clay pot chicken rice. It's like a clay material, okay? And then it's called crucible, by the way. Can you heat up semi-solid? Semi-solid means like half solid, half liquid, like that, like jelly kind of things. The answer is no. Why no? Third mark. Because crucible, right, is for solid material, like metal. If you want to heat up metal, you put metal into crucible. It's not suitable for semi-solid. Okay, because for crucible usually means you need to heat up to very high heat. They will blast fire onto it to about 1,000-2,000 Celsius like that. So usually for solid stuff. So there you go. You break down 3 points. Number 1, name the apparatus, crucible. Number 2, can you heat up semi-solid? No. Number 3, why? Because crucible is used to heat up solid materials. Okay, solid material. So 1 point, 2, 3. See, short and simple. Don't have to explain a lot and then form long sentences. Try to show off English. Yeah. I can't find this apparatus in the notes. Yeah, don't have. This is extra. These are extra stuff. So you have to expect 10 to 20% extra stuff in your exam. Sometimes teacher might ask a bit extra from your textbook. Not all the time, okay? Hopefully not this time. Okay, cool. Right, next one. Between retort stand and tripod stand, which is more suitable to heat chemical substance? And explain your answer. Which is suitable for heating? Retort and tripod. Retort and tripod. Retort and tripod. You read also, you know already, huh? You read lah. You read now. You tell me which answer. So easy. Tripod. Why is suitable for heating? Because heating to support, right? You might be thinking like this could be the reason you want to write. To be exact, why tripod is important is suitable is because tripod, right, has a space here for you to put the Bunsen burner. In the center is empty one, it's just 3 leg, right? So it's at the center where you put the tripod, and that's where the fire go up. Then the wire gauze is here, right? This one. Then you put the beaker on top, right? That's why the center part there is for you to place the Bunsen burner. Retort cannot place Bunsen burner. When you put the test tube like that, then cannot put Bunsen burner anymore. Okay? So like the answer is tripod stand, 1 mark. Why? Because the tripod stand is to allow the Bunsen burner to be at the center, the space at the center. There you go. How could I study this extra stuff? I suggest that you don't worry about extra stuff because that will only take up maybe 10%. You worry about the another 90%, which is what you should memorize and study. But if you wish to study extra stuff, that's when your reference book will help lah. The very thick book that can block bullet for you, one that you buy. The very thick reference book. You can study that one for extra stuff. But I don't suggest you do that, because that's just gonna make your life even harder. You don't know what is important, what you should memorize, what you should not, what is in your textbook, what is not in your textbook. That's just gonna mess up your study. So I suggest you don't go for the reference book. You study what your textbook give you first. Or my notes, usually what I teach in normal class, I follow textbook. So those are what you need. Unless you have extra time, you think you want to look at some extra stuff, then you can go for the reference book. Maybe watch a lot of National Geographic or something. Those are animal planets, the animal part. State one difference between burette and pipette. Burette and pipette. Burette and pipette. The names are different. The shape are different. This one fat, this one thin. Right, that's probably what you're thinking, right? So these answers are just for fun lah, just for joke lah. You laugh at yourself lah, that's it lah. But you're not gonna write this answer. Hello, science leh, what you think you kindergarten now you want to go back to kindergarten, is it, right? So remember, never going to be answers that you think, like the name, the size, the shape, never. That's not science, right? So I think the better answer here is to write down the function. What's the difference? Burette is to measure accurately. Like for example, I want to measure 16.7, right? I can measure the 0.7 one, very accurate. Liquid you want to measure 0.7 is not easy. Pipette is a fixed volume, meaning I want to measure, let's say 25 ml. Then you use the 25 ml pipette, just press and it will suck up 25 ml of water. Oh, I want to measure 50 ml. Then just use the 50 ml pipette and you press, it will suck up 50 ml water. Fixed volume. You get it? So I think you all can copy straight away onto the line, or onto your book, onto the line here. Yeah, that's your answer. This one. That's the difference. That's the definition also. Okay. You got do page 5, number 5. Page 5, number 5. Page 5, number 5. No, I did not. I start with number 6. Okay. So like your short notes. Where is it? There you go. Is there 1000 ml pipette? What? 1000 ml means 1 liter. 1 liter is a big bottle. Where got pipette so big? No. Pipette very small, only for a small measurement. There's no. Okay, as of I know, I don't think so. There is such big pipette. I think that's called a water bottle. Okay, you're good. Copy this. That will be the difference. Okay, moving in 5 seconds. Okay, let's go. Number 8 like prefix and SI unit. Okay, right, good. So spend some time, go through all this, go through the stickers and what you need to be careful of, and go through accidents in science lab, what you should do. If someone ingests chemical, your friend wanted to like, oh, what is this? Let's have some drink. Then this is what you should do. Okay, you should make him vomit and wash his mouth with a lot of water. So yeah lah, whatever lah. These are the accidents. Okay, right. Immediately ask him to eat more or offer him more, right? Bro, nice, right? second test tube. Go down to the bottom. Anyways, next one. SI unit, right? SI unit are standard units that we use to measure different things. So you need to remember and memorize them lah. Kelvin is not Celsius. Kelvin temperature is Kelvin, capital K. Electric current is ampere to measure electric current, electricity. Okay, apart from all these SI units, sometimes we can add prefix to it. For example, meter sometimes is too many numbers for a long distance from KL to Penang. 400 400,000 meter leh. 400,000 meter. There's so many number. Why not we just say 400 kilometer? Let's just use the K to replace 30. Then I don't have to say 400,000 meter. I say 400 kilometer. You all get it? The point of prefix is for you to express bigger numbers or smaller numbers. Okay, so you need to memorize the power also. So try to memorize them. They're just increment of 3 lah, or decrease in 3 lah. So giga is 10 power of 9, mega is 10 power of 6, kilo is 10 power of 3, and then -1, -2, -3 milli, micro -6, nano -9. So it's 9, 6, 3, 3, 6, 9, 1, 2. But you need to know the symbol, you need to know the standard form or the power, because this will help you to do conversion, which is what we want to do now. Okay, for those who don't know how, you wasn't with me before this, during chapter 1, well, please follow. This is how you can use a shortcut to get all your answers correct without killing your brain cells too much. Okay, so the first thing is you must memorize the power, the standard form. Okay, so I was saying kilo, and then M is not meter, right? M is not meter. M here is milli, because meter should be the SI unit behind. So if it's meter, it will be millimeter, right? Like for example, this one is meter. Okay, so this one is gram. This in front must be prefix. So small m is milli. So first step, everybody, are you following? Ready? You need to write down the prefix power. So kilo is 10 power of 3. Milli is 10 power of -3. So what we do is we will take the powers, we will minus them off. So 3 minus -3. Okay, so 3 is from here, minus -3 is from here. Minus equals to, you all learned this in maths already, right? I think by now you all should learn this already. So minus equals to negative equals to positive. So 3 plus 3 equals to 6 positive. Positive 6. Okay? Positive 6. So, everybody, positive means you move the decimal to the right side. You jump to the right side. 跳右边. 6 means you jump 6 times. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I write down now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6,000. There you go. That's how you find your answers. 6,000. You just follow the format, then you don't have to brain too much. Okay. So this is the sort of like the faster way to find out your answer. Okay, but you need to show your working, right? So like working means you need to change this to this, but what do? Do you times or do you divide? So just now your answer was positive, right? Positive means times. If you get a negative answer, means divide. So now it's positive, so it's times. Times how many? Times 6 decimals. So 0.006 kilogram times 123, 123. Okay? Yeah? So, equals to 6,000 mg. That's the working. Is everybody okay? We try one more lah. Then you get a better idea. Okay. Next. You good? 0.000000009 meter. You need to change to nm. N for nanometer. Okay. I don't care lah. I don't know what nanometer. I just write the prefix. I just write down the standard form, the power. Okay. So here, meter got power. Meter itself is just a SI unit. There's no prefix in front, right? So meaning no prefix. So no prefix, I will just write 10 power 0, no prefix. Okay? Nano is 10 power of negative 9. How you know? Man, this one you have to memorize. I also memorize. So first of all, you need to memorize. Okay, like 0 minus negative 9. 0 minus negative 9. Negative, positive. So it's positive 9. Okay? Positive 9. Positive, you jump to the right side. How many times? 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.0. So 9 Newton meter. Is everybody catching up? You're getting the hang of it. So 0.123. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We need to show the working. I need to show your teacher how you find the answer. What was this again? Positive 9. Positive 9 means times. Positive means times. 9 decimal. Oh la la. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 equals to 9 nanometer. There you go. Teacher, where did you get the 10th power of 0? 0 means no power. That's why I write 0. Because meter, no prefix in front. You didn't wear any prefix, right? It's empty. It's just meter. That's the SI unit. Like you are not wearing your pants like empty now. Now you want to wear another pants. So this is not wearing anything. This is you wear a pants on it. So I have no power, then now I wear a pants on it with the power. So when there's no power, I always write 10 power of 0. Okay? So this one got power, this one got power. As in this one got prefix, this one got prefix. This one no prefix, this one got prefix. This one no prefix because it's Kelvin only. This one got prefix. This one no prefix, this one got prefix. So, first of all, you need to be so good at this table. You need to like, I know. Easy . Then only you can get all the powers correct. Okay. Yeah, but I think this is the fastest way to figure out your answers without burning your brain cells too much. Is everybody okay? You good? Okay, 2 more for you lor. Then you try lah. Easy. Okay, so we go to B, shall we? Okay, but just in case anyone has questions, anything you want me just to clarify before we move on? Not coming back. Any questions? No, really no. You'll get the technique, yeah? Miss Alia would like to bake 3 cakes. Each cake requires 350 grams of flour. How much flour is needed in the unit of kg? You need 3 cakes and you need the answers in kg. So easy. 1 cake is 350 grams. You need 3 cake times 3 cake. 350 times 3 is 1050. Am I correct? 3 of 350. So it's 1050 gram. But you need to convert your answers to kg. So very simple. That will be 1050 gram divide 1,000. You want to do just now my method also can one. 1050 gram to what to kg. So but I don't think so. Like, I mean, this is just too easy. You don't need to do this also. Gram to kg, who don't know? Your primary school, that's just the best part of it, the easiest part of it. So 10 power of 0, 10 power of 3, 0 minus 3 equals to negative 3. Negative 3 means you jump to the left side 3 times, or I should say you divide 1,000. Isn't that the same thing? Right? You don't need lah. This one is logic lah. Everyone knows. So equals to 1.05 kg. 1.05 kg. Final answer. In total lah. Okay. Isn't this just maths now? Oh yeah, maths and science. Okay, jom, next page. Puan Aina wants to make a dress. She told the shopkeeper that she needs 4 arms length of cloth. Okay, uncle, I want 4 arm of cloth, 4 hands arms length. You cut for me. Now, question: can she get the correct length she wants? And number 2, why? Okay. I mean, long time ago, before all these measuring instrument, people really have to measure by, how many arms length, how many how many handful of whatever, how many steps, right? How many fathom, how many cupid, how many so many different body parts that you use, right? That was those days. But do you think this is accurate? So obviously, if you tell uncle you want 4 arms length, then uncle use his arm to measure, and then come back, you got like maybe too short or maybe too long, definitely you won't be getting the correct arm's length. Because what? Because your arm, my arm, the uncle arm, Puan Aina's arm, we're all different, right? We're all different. So you won't get an accurate answer. Okay? So the first mark goes to, can she get the required length of cloth? So obviously no. Okay? Obviously no. Okay, second mark, why? Your arm, my arm, everyone's arm different, what? Right? Okay, so the second mark, you want to say like, because Puan Aina's arm's length is different from shopkeeper's arm's length. So you won't get the correct answer. Can you all try this on your own? So the first mark obviously goes to no. Why? Then you continue. Puan Aina's arm's length is different from shopkeeper's arm's length. Or different people have different arms length. Can you try your own way? Simple English will do. Okay, that's your second mark to go. Because some other people fathom is different. Okay, cannot acceptable lah. So the point is the arm's length is different. You good? Why your water bottle so satisfying sound? Is that satisfying? Oh, those are ice cubes. Ice cubes. ASMR channel. It says ice cube, guys. Is this ASMR? Okay, everybody good? Next one. Number 2. You all can are not showing a very simple sentence only. So, suggest a better way to measure the correct length of cloth to replace the method used in C1 and state one advantage. Suggest a better way, first question. Number 2, state the advantage. I mean, it's 2025, right? We don't use all that body parts to measure anymore. So the better way to measure length is what? So to measure length, of course, we use ruler, measuring tape. So these are the correct measuring instrument. Okay, so either one of these, 1 mark. Why do we use this? Because this method, right, are to measure length. And it gives you more accuracy. So your keyword is accuracy or accurate. Okay. Okay, so like use ruler. Okay. Why use ruler? Because that's to measure length. Okay, that's meter is the SI unit for length. Therefore, more accuracy. I mean, the main point is more accuracy. And length is the SI unit for meter. Okay. So we bring ruler to go shopping. Bruh. The shopkeeper got ruler one. Why must you bring your own ruler? For C1, can I write no? Because everyone's arm is different length. Can, 指明, can. Can also. This one means you choose either you want to say SI unit for length, or you say standard unit, and then this one greater accuracy or more accurate. It's the same meaning. Okay. If you haven't finished teaching this, will you send answer? Yeah, the answers will be in where you click the link to join the class today, which is DTC website. There will be the PDF and answers, but not yet lah. I mean later on. I will post the rest. Then you all can finish up the rest. Okay, you done? Let's go. I'm gonna skip number 9. Can we go number 10? Question 10 in 5 seconds. Okay. Can I write yes for question C? What is question C? C1. Because I can make profit if I'm lucky the shopkeeper arm is longer than mine. You mean can you write this answer? Can, but wrong lor. Teacher give you a smiley face lor, and teacher will say try harder, and give you a love like that. Of course cannot lah. Have to be scientific answer lah. It's never your own way of thinking and your own logical thinking. Okay, let's go. So, of course, you need to go through all these are all the things that we use to measure. If you want to measure mass, you need to use lever balance, beam balance in kilogram. If you want to measure time, you need to use stopwatch, temperature, electric current, volume of water. Yeah, you need to read through the details. Okay. Okay. So question number 10. Okay. Yeehaw! Like, you want to write down the names of the instrument? You should know right by now. Anyways, isn't that obvious enough? Okay, yeah. Can you help yourself? 3 names. Okay. 3 function of x. Also can copy answer. It's here. Can you go ahead? Or after the names, can you write 3 function of x? So obvious. First one is ruler. Second one is my ruler. Third one is my dad's ruler. Well, teacher will give you a smiley face and teacher will say try harder. The 4th ruler. Why is meter spelled meter but micrometer screw gauge is meter? Good question. It's just the American spelling and the British spelling, so doesn't matter lah. It's the same thing T-E-R or T-R-E. T-R-E is usually by the word itself, British spelling, but why micrometer is T-E-R? Good question. That's how it is, I guess, when you have another words together. So meter, T-R-E itself could mean different meaning, right? But when you put the words together, so that has to be the meter lah. You're good with the names and the function. Did you all copy already? So obviously this is vernier caliper, this is ruler, this is micrometer screw gauge. 3 function of X. X is vernier caliper. I think here you have 4 functions already, right? Measure thickness, outer diameter, inner diameter, depth. You have 4 answers. So you pick any 3 lah. Okay? Or just do the whole thing lah if you don't mind. Just write all 4 answers onto the line. You're good? Okay, jom. Next one. Which measuring instrument is the most sensitive, and give reason. Sensitive means what? Sensitive means like, your friend that is very sensitive, right? You were whispering and then she thought you were talking bad about her. Why you talk bad about me? Oh, you don't sensitive lah. I didn't talk bad about you also, okay? So what is sensitive? Sensitive means you can detect very small changes. A bit, then you're like, whoa, okay? So, which one is more sensitive means which instrument can measure small changes lah, or which one can go to a smaller unit. So then you have to understand what unit is this. So vernier caliper, the smallest you can go is 0.01 cm or 0.1 mm. Micrometer screw gauge, the smallest you can go is 0.01 mm. 0.1 versus 0.01 versus ruler is 1 mm. Do you understand? So which one can go smaller? Obviously, micrometer screw gauge, because your ruler can only go to 1, the smallest. Okay, and then this one can go to 0.1, this one can go to 0. So obviously this is the smaller one. So the answer is micrometer screw gauge. Okay, give reason. Very simple. We will throw this into the answer. Why? Because can 0.01 this is your second mark. Then your third mark, you want to write like, so therefore it's more accurate than everything else. Okay, so this is your second mark. This is your third mark. So the first mark, of course, is the name, micrometer screw gauge. Okay, because or Z also you can write the alphabet Z. Yeah, then therefore the next one, the smallest scale, you can go down to 0.01 cm, or you want to write mm also can. Okay, and then the last one will be, because these are the instrument you can measure very small changes, or you can write, therefore these instruments are more accurate. Okay, always use MSG. Always use MSG. Huh? You mean micrometer screw gauge or monosodium glutamate?
MSG, monosodium glutamate. Yum yum. Maybe Uncle Roger uses the MSG to measure his MSG. Oh yeah. Small, right? Small grain can use MSG to measure MSG. Okay, let's go. Next one. Okay, so while you go through these questions, then you can 顺便 you want to read a bit lor, you can, at the meantime, you go through a bit like, oh, the function is this, oh, this is what it can do. So at least you're reading and you're doing work at the same time. Okay, so let's go. Okay, we need to do calculations, or as in like to find out the readings. Okay, so in exam if they give you questions like that, usually will want to ask you with zero error. Because if there's no zero error, it will be quite straightforward. So nothing fun, right? So zero error basically means that the error is with the instrument, not your problem, not my problem. It's basically the instrument problem, okay? Instrument problem. So zero error means the 0 and 0 are not sticking together, are not aligned together. Like that, zero error. So how to differentiate positive error or negative error leh? Now remember, look at the bottom 0 and this 0. So if the 0 at the bottom, okay, which is the vernier scale, the bottom one, the 0 is on the right side of the above 0, means you already start off with a reading. So that is called positive zero error. You're already on the right side of the 0 on top. So terbalik, if the line at the bottom is on the left side of the 0, means negative zero error. Negative zero error. Okay? Okay. So for micrometer screw gauge, the zero error are super obvious. When your 0 are not pointing at 0 like that. So obviously you are pointing at 1 already. 0 is here, 1 is here, right? So this is positive. If you're pointing at 0 and below, negative. Okay? That's how you differentiate zero error. So we need to minus off the zero error later to get the actual reading. Because zero error happens before you take reading. Never mind, we go ahead and calculate first, later only we minus away. Because you need to use it right now. You're not going to go back to the shop and say, Uncle, why you give me a wrong one? I got a problem. No, we want to fix it now. We want to measure it now. And we want to deduct it later. We want to minus off. Okay? So, without an object, is not pointing at 0. So this is zero error. But can you tell me, is this a positive zero error or a negative zero error? Can you tell? Like, obviously this 0 and this 0 and the lower 0 is on the right side of the 0. So this is correct. Positive zero error. But what number is the error? Okay, so you need to find out which line are aligned perfectly. That will be the number that you want to take. So, nope. Nope. Yes. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the third line is aligned. So by the way, the bottom number, smallest number is 0.00, 0.01, 0.02, 0.03, 0.04, 5, 0.10 is the biggest number you can go for the bottom number. Although they write 0, 1, 2, 3, but the real number to it is 0.01 to 0.10. Okay, so I was saying the third one, right? So this must be a positive error, 0.03, the third one. Okay. If it's a negative error, the 0 is here, but your line starts here, you look from the 10. You look from here. assume this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's negative 0.07. If it's a negative error, then you should start from the 10. If it's a positive error, you start from 0, which is written here, everybody. Okay? Okay, so now this is 0.03. Yeah? Okay, so don't care, we just continue our measurement. Later we need to minus away. So let's just take it as usual. We measure, we clamp on something. This is the reading that we need to get. Okay? Okay, like first step, you need to find your main reading. So your main reading is on top. Okay, always look for the 0 at the bottom. Okay, and the number before it is what you want to get. So 0, the number before it is this one. Okay, so we are looking at this line. What number is this? So obvious, this is 1. Okay, 1 cm. So my main reading is 1 cm. Plus, next step, I need to find out my vernier reading. Vernier reading is the bottom reading. You need to find out which line is aligned perfectly. Okay? Nope. 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 And nope. Ah, yes. So this is 5. This must be 6. So 6 means 0.06, because the smallest number is 0.01, 0.02, 0.03, 0.04, 0.05, 0.6. So this is 0.06. Okay, so that's my second reading, 0.06 cm. 1.06 cm. That's it, easy. Okay, then you're like, okay, I'm done. Nope, you're not done, because earlier on you have an error to fix. So now is the time when you have to minus away your error. Okay, so now what my actual reading? Equals to 1.06 cm. You need to minus off this number. Okay, so minus off the whole thing, you bring, positive 0.03. Okay, so positive negative equals to negative, right? Minus, right? So 1.06 minus 0.03, 1.03 cm. Final answer. Okay, right? Simple mathematics, not a big problem. Okay, this is the error you need to minus. So usually in exam, if they ask this type of question, they will give you error one, because more confusing. Then without error, it will be so straightforward. Okay, is everybody okay? Okay, then we try micrometer. A lot easier, not so annoying. Okay, micrometer. Okay, first of all, 0 is here, 0 is here. 0 error. But what error is this? Is this positive or is this negative? So the 0 and 0 is here. You are pointing at below 0, so obviously, yeah, negative. But negative how many? This is 0, this is negative 1, this is negative 2. So you're pointing at negative 2. Okay, so negative error, 0.02. By the way, micrometer square. So this is 0.02, because the smallest number is 0.01 all the way to 0.50. That means the knob can turn 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 48, 49, 50. That's the maximum you can go. That's 50 divisions. So the smallest number is 1, it means 0.01 mm. That's how small you can go, right? Micrometer, that's how small MSG can go, right? Yeah. Okay, because I cannot write 0.01, 0.02, 0.03. How can I fit all the numbers in the turning knob, right? So I can't. I have to understand that one number, 1 is 0.01, 2 is 0.02. Okay? Okay. Don't care. Let's just do the normal measurement later. We see how lah. Okay, the main scale. Number on top is a whole number. Number below is half. 0, 0.5. 1, 1.5. 2, 2.5. Do you see 3? No, right? We stop at 2.5. Okay, 2.50 mm plus vernier scale is this one. So the line here is pointing at, what number is it? 35, 36, 37, 38. 38. Okay, so plus 0.38 mm. 2.88 mm. How do we tell if the zero error is not negative 0.02 but positive 0.48? Okay, it will not be positive 0.48. That's too much. Error usually just plus minus 1 and 2 or 3 like that. It won't go turn all the way to positive. That's because you didn't close properly. The thing is open, that's why it opens up so much. So you just have to turn back. Okay. So it will not be so much. It will be just plus minus 1, 2, 3. 0.01, 0.02, 0.03. Yep. Okay, you think you're done? Nope. You need to minus your error, actual reading, equals to 2.88 mm minus my error just now was negative 0.02 mm. Okay, I'll bring this over from here. Okay, okay lah. Simple maths, negative, positive. 2.88 plus 0.02. 2.88 plus 0.02. 2.9, right? 2.9 mm. Phew. Are you all following up or like you're peng san already? Is everybody okay? Any questions regarding these two? We call it MSG now. Oh, yeah, you can, but we are done. No more MSG, unfortunately. We are done with the question. So, no questions? Really? Am I that good in teaching? Can understand? If you have questions, please type in. I move on, yeah? You good? Okay, let's go. What? RIP? MSG. Oh, yeah. Best teacher ever. Oh, thank you. So, not exaggerating, right? Okay. Thank you. So, determine the type of error that occurs in D and state the cause. Remember, all this 0 thing is what? It's called a zero error, right? It's called the zero error. By the way, it's here also lah. Zero error. All right. What can we do about it? So, what we just did? We minus the error lah, right? So the cause of this is actually not your problem, not my problem. It's the instrument problem. Okay? It's the instrument problem. So like first mark says determine the type. So it's zero error. Number 2, what's the cause? The instrument got problem. As in the measuring instrument got problem. Okay? Then only the next one asks you what to do. What to do is we have to minus away. Okay, so it's a defect lah. You buy that time is like that. You buy that time got problem. Okay. Or maybe after some time people drop on the floor, you drop here, you knock this, you knock that, so the mechanism goes wrong, so there's like a defect to it. So suggest one way to overcome. I know you'll be saying like, okay, buy new one, throw away, go back to the shop, scold the uncle, all sorts of answers, but unfortunately not acceptable. Your only answer is what you just did. We minus away the error. Then that's fine. You don't have to go back, shout at people, get angry. Change new one. I know you should refund and change new one or something like that, but not at the question now. Okay, so what should we do is we should minus the zero error or subtract the zero error. Okay, zero error are teaching us to minus away all our problems. Scold the uncle, scammer, waste money, sue you, such big words. Then in real life, you go to the uncle, then you, hello uncle, hi, it's me again. Suddenly you chicken out, right? Don't say only. Need to act. You're good? Easy? Alright. Understand the question, break down the question, plan your points, write down your sentences. As simple as that. Okay, you're good. Let's go in 5 seconds to maybe let's do the density. Maybe let's go density. I don't think I can get into chapter 2. I do chapter 2 in normal class. I feel like we will continue in normal class later on. Okay, so question 11. Let's go. Okay, then after this we have all the estimating one, including what we're doing right now. Okay, and then followed by density. Now, when your object is in a regular shape, like a box, like a cube, so you can length times height times width, right? Then you get cm cube. But sometimes your object is irregular. When you have irregular objects like stones, cork, the only way you can do is water displacement method, right? Okay, so anyway, let's check it out. A group of students carry out an experiment to study two different concepts of science in school laboratory. Diagram 11 shows the methods of cork and stone. Okay, so obviously these two are irregular shape. Okay, the shape is just weird. It's not like height times width times length. Okay, so first question, what is the method? What are we doing here? We are adding the stones or the rock, the stone and the cork, and you can see the water rise. So remember, this is called the water displacement method. Okay, there you go, your answer. Okay, all right, so next one. What is the scientific principle to find out the volume? So obviously this is not width times length times height, right? So what's the principle that we use here? The principle that we use here is when you put something in water, right, it will take up space. It will displace the water. It's just like you jump into or you go into your bathtub if you have a bathtub at home, or you go to holiday in hotels, you have bathtub, you fill up half water, you go into the bathtub, the water goes to, almost spill over. That's because you take up space in the water. The water kind of like, wait, where you come in? No space already. So right here, the water is kind of like, I need to give space to you. Okay, that's the scientific principle where take up space, you displace the water upwards. Okay, so the volume of water is displaced by the batu, by the gabus. Okay, so that's why water rises up. So ice cube are scamming us at the mama.
Wow. That's how far you go and think, right? Yeah, correct. So they put a lot of ice cube so they can have lesser. So if you take away the ice cube, right, the whatever you're drinking is probably just one third of the cup. When you chuck the ice in, it becomes full cup. Always ask for no ice. But then not cold like that. Right? Milo ice, tapi tak mau ice. I ask for ice. Separate cup is it? Then they charge you more, the full cup of hot Milo. Less ice is better. Yeah, so I think I go for kurang ice. I need kurang ice, okay? Jangan scam semua ni, kasih air sikit. You good? We need to do calculation now. I think that's super simple for you. You all can go ahead. Teacher can see page 10 too. Okay, after this calculation. Okay. What is the volume of the cork? So the cork is this. Before the cork is this. So 42 minus... So easy. So easy. 42 ml minus 39 ml equals to 3 ml, which is equivalent to 3 cm cube also. Because usually volume we use cm cube, so we change. Directly change ml equals to cm cube. Okay, you good? Can see page 10 too, shall we? Page 10 2. Page 10, number 2. You good? Okay, great. Okay, jom, density guys. Show your working in the space provided. Okay. Speaking about density, formula is here. I need your triangle. Bam. Okay, so if you are looking for density, so mass divide volume, right? Mass over volume. If you're looking for volume, volume equals to mass over density. Can you do a calculation now? Okay, and then if you're looking for mass, so mass is over, it's density times volume. But you need to show the working here, because the question says show your working. Okay, so meaning density equals to mass over volume, right? So mass over volume. Mass over volume equals to like that. Okay, can you do all the calculation? There's only 3 calculations. Please let me know your answers. Okay, good. Anybody? 0.9. Okay, 0.9 G/cm3. What else? Teacher, are you standing up or sitting? I am lying down. I'm standing. I'm at my standing desk. Old man, cannot sit too long. Later my waist, my bone, my backbone pain. Wait, no, we'll give me the second one may first two way. So it's volume equals to mass over density. So mass over density. Mass over density. So mass over density is equals to 75. Okay. An iron ball looking for mass, right? So mass is equals to density times volume. Density times volume. So density 12.0 times volume 20 is equals to 240. Okay, 240. Yeah, okay. Is calculator allowed during science tests? Yeah, I think so. Unless you're, yeah, it should be. Unless your teacher say, no, you all just have one calculation, use your brain, then GG. Oh. Can put fraction. No lah, we put it into decimal. 不要 fraction 啦，不要做分数。Put it into decimal 啦， we don't do fraction 啦 So not acceptable in fraction. Okay, you all know how to calculate, right? Yeah, simple. Okay, you're good. Let's go. Okay, we need to pour everything into the container to show who is up and who is down. So you need to refer your density. So obviously the bigger number should be at the bottom, right? The smaller number should be on the top. So you need to understand that you have two types of state. You have liquid state, you have solid state, and you have solid state. So the liquid must be inverse, obviously, right? So liquid somewhere, just draw like water. Okay. And then I'm pretty sure you can understand iron ball and plastic cube, which is up and which is down, right? So iron ball must be bottom. Okay, so make sure you label. And water. Okay, then of course plastic cube is floating. 0.8 ma. 0.8 is lighter in a way, lighter than water ma. So there you go. Plastic cube. You'll get it? Yeah. So 0.8, 0.9. Iron ball was 12. So obviously the less dense one will be on top. Okay, next, inference. Inference means observation plus reason. Last time you learned this in primary school. Observation, inference means 推断 in Mandarin. If you learn in Mandarin, 推断. Okay, 推断. 观察事项再加原因. Or in English, it's what you see plus the reason to it. So actually what you see here is, you see three things, but usually we choose one that is obvious to you. Like for example, if I say, I want to mention iron ball sink, this is what I see. Plastic cube float, this is what I see. But you need to write why. Why iron ball sink? You need to throw your theory. Something sink because less dense or denser. Sink always comes with the word denser, right? You all need to get all these keywords correct, basically. Why something sink is because it is denser than the water. Okay? Why something float is because it is less dense than the water. You all get it? So that's the reason to it. Okay, so like up to you. I think I go for the iron ball. So iron ball sink. This is my observation. Because denser than water. That's my reason. So that's the formatting that you have to answer. The answering format. Now, after this part, there's another one last subtopic. It's called the scientific investigation. You need to memorize the sequence. And there's like maybe a graph to draw. So obviously, we don't have time for the graph. What you can do is this. You all go to my YouTube channel. Just watch my older videos. I have a video that teaches you how to draw a graph. So just go to YouTube and search my name. It should pop out. You just search Yu Qin Science.
then you go through my old videos, you can find a title that says how to draw graph. Then you can watch a bit and learn how to draw graph. Okay. So as of for now, I think this is where we want to stop because we're time already. So I think chapter 2, right? I'll do it in normal. I'll go in normal class lah. You all please have the book with you. So then I think that's it for now. And I hope today, this 1.5 hour short period, that I'll be able to help you to recall and revise and show you how you can answer questions, what's the method you should use. So conclusion, please read your answers carefully, break down your answers into points, and then think of your points. Baru you form sentences, make it short and simple. Please go home, please finish up your objective, please do your work also. Yeah, I have materials prepared for you. Okay, great. So I guess that's it for now. Peace, everybody. I'll see you next week or in normal class, or I see you again for some of you. Goodbye. See you.